What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of The Driving Professor. And for those of you who are actually new to the channel, I am your host, as always, Rashid White. So as everyone can actually see with the thumbnail, with the actual title, experts warns of electric vehicles fires after Hurricane Ian damages lithium-ion batteries. I'm not sure if I'm actually pronouncing that right. So as millions of Americans recover from Hurricane Ian, which made landfall near Fort Myers on September 28th, officials are warning of a new hazard: electric vehicles that are damaged in the storm and now poses a fire risk. And this is one of the problems over here, is that they you put the fire out, and then maybe 1 or 2 weeks later, sometimes a month later, if these fires can actually reignite, and they actually have warnings of actually keeping these EVs, away from your home. After they actually get flooded because of the fire risk. Now this is Jimmy Patronis. Last week, I witnessed an EV fire during the Hurricane Ian operations. Firefighters put out the fire, then it would reignite. The team said it was a result of salt water affecting compromised batteries. So we asked for additional information from the NHTSA Gov. They responded. I don't know see what the hell they said over here. I mean, this is a long response. I believe. Let me see. Can we get into it? Okay. So thank you for reaching out from National Highway Safety. All right. So basically, they're actually saying that they're actually working on the fires. And working with this type of stuff, which means it'll actually take a long time before this is actually resolved, and a lot of deaths, a lot of injuries, and I've seen some of the actual fires in a sense though, and they go up quickly. If you have kids in the back, let's say an infant that's in a car seat, man, I don't know, man. These electric vehicles are really horrible. I just don't think we have the infrastructure for it. There's a lot of people that are really excited, and they think because of the high fuel costs that the EVs will actually be much better in a sense. So right now there's no infrastructure in any way, shape, or form. Not enough places to actually charge the car. There's not enough electric plants. There's no mechanics to actually fix them. I mean, they're definitely more and more complex. That means you have to pay more money to actually get these things fixed. Parts are, and they are in short supply. Homes will have to have the electric panels and wirings upgrade, and you actually have to flip the bill for that. Not the car manufacturers, not the governments. What else? Insurance will definitely be high. Insurance is definitely be higher. They're actually starting to raise the actual insurance premiums on these electric cars because of how heavy they are and the amount of damage they can actually pretty much do. So I mean, these EV cars hits a person, God forbid, at 35 miles an hour as well, the probability of death is that much higher because of the weights. If they do survive, it's actually more damage. So instead of a bruise, you could have something broken. Where was I in my notes over here? Oh yeah. Okay, so when the battery packs are actually depleted, let's say if your car actually does get to the 7 to 10 year mark on the batteries, it's it can cost between like $7 to $8, $9, sometimes in the case $10 to $12,000, and that's not including the actual labor. So you're gonna actually have to junk them and then buy another car, which is actually really good for the automobile manufacturers. All right, so that means endless car payments. So most Americans on average like to keep their car between 10 to 12 years before they actually buy a new one. So this will actually make you actually have to buy your car every 7 to 10 years. Sometimes even less than that, because sometimes the batteries actually have issues. All right, so there aren't any places to disassemble and recycle them. So, and again, where is the money going to come from? That's the whole big key. Now, you know, I think what's the national debt over here? Trillions of dollars in debt, probably 25, 28, 29 trillion. So you have to print more money for this, which is going to cause more inflation, which means higher food prices. If there is any type of fuel or any type of gas, it's going to cost even more. All right. So yeah, there aren't any places, like I said, to recycle them and to disassemble them. So the hybrids actually kind of make more sense. But then again, if these cars get flooded in any way, and you know, even out here where I live in New York City, sometimes the roads do get flooded. Like one of the highways, I believe, we get a lot of rain sometimes, and you have to drive through these flooded waters. I don't know, man. This is. Listen, we have the technology in terms of the actual gas vehicles. They work. This is, I don't know, man. When the government's actually trying to force something on you, then stay away from it, man. I just, yeah, if it's a really, really, really good product, then the free market in itself would actually dictate it. Let's let the market decide that, you know, not the governments actually decide this. All right, so stay away from these EVs, man. I mean, they're not ready yet. The batteries, the lithium batteries are junk. I mean, there was like news back in 2011, 2012, 2013, talking about these these lithium batteries, and my dumbass stupidly brought stock in these things, and it's like, oh man, they are a huge disappointment. All right, let me know what you actually think in the comment section. Please like, comment, subscribe, and certainly share this video. And when you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.